Hello children, I welcome you all. Today I am going to explain you the very important topic of English grammar, pronoun. Read these sentences at first. Saina Nehwal is a sports person. Saina plays badminton. The racket lying on the table belongs to Saina Nehwal. Do you think it is going good? I am using word Saina again and again. Is there any mistakes that you can find out? Yes, there are some mistakes. I am using Saina again and again. So using noun again and again, we will replace these nouns with the pronoun. Now, Saina Nehwal is a sports person. She plays badminton. The racket lying on the table belongs to her. Here, she and her are pronouns. So now what are the features of pronoun? A pronoun is used in place of a noun. It indicates position, ask questions, point out objects and so on. Let's take a look at types of pronouns. There are 10 types of pronouns. Personal pronoun, possessive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, reflexive pronouns, emphatic pronouns, relative pronouns, distributive pronouns, reciprocal pronouns, and the last one is indefinite pronouns. We will start from this first kind, which is personal pronoun. Let's start. Personal pronouns are used as a subject or the objects in a sentence. Example: I, we, he, she, it, they, and you are used as subjects. Me, us, him, her, them, it, and you are used as objects. So I, you, he, they are the subjects, and me, us, you are the objects. They refer to three persons, namely first person, second person, and third person, and genders, namely male, female, and neuter. First person means the speaker of the sentence. Example: I and we. Second person, the person spoken to. Example: you. Third person, the person that the speaker is talking about. Example: he, she, it, they. There are two types of personal pronouns: subjective and objective. Subjective means pronouns that play the role of a subject in a sentence. For example, I am participating in the competition with him. Here, I is the subjective pronoun. Him is the objective pronoun. So, examples of personal pronouns are I, me, we, us, you, he, him, she, her, it, they, and them. This is a quick and easy table that will clear the different forms of personal pronouns. I will just read out for you. Let me give an example. If I say that I need to talk to you about her. So here I will be the personal pronoun. You will be the I will be the personal pronoun, and it will be the first person also. You will be the second person, and he or she will be the third person. I hope it is clear to you children. So speaker is the first person, as I mentioned. So for the speaker we use I, and in the object case we can use me. And whenever you are talking about noun, the speakers can be plural also. In that case we will use we. In the second person, always remain the same. Second person will always you. Moving to the third person means for whom I talk about. So I am talking about he, she, it. So he, she, it are the third person. This is the case when they are singular. If I am talking about more than one person, in that case we will use the pronoun they. Moving to the next kind, possessive pronoun. Possessive means to possess something or to own something. I'm going to read the definition at first. The pronoun which shows the position or ownership is called possessive pronoun. For example, my, mine, hers, yours, our. Examples: these keys are yours. These keys are yours. This bag is mine. This bag is hers. So mine, hers, yours indicate possessions, hence they are possessive pronouns. I am going to read the definition at once again. Possessive pronouns are used to denote possessions, belonging or relationship. Example: mine, his, hers, yours, theirs, ours. Moving to the next kind, which is demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns are words that indicate nouns in a sentence, or it points something specific within a sentence that represents a thing near or far, in a distance or time. This, that, these, those, such are the few examples of demonstrative pronouns. So, what are the uses of demonstrative pronouns? To point out to people or things they stand for. For example, this is a white cow. This is a white cow. These are my books. These are my books. Such a pen costs 2 rupees. So, such, these, this are the examples of demonstrative pronouns. They are placed before the nouns and tell us more about the nouns. They are not used in place of nouns. Let's move forward. Some more examples of demonstrative pronouns. This is a beautiful dress. Those are ripe mangoes. So here this will be the demonstrative pronoun, and this particularly used for single thing. We are talking about one dress. Those refers to plural, so we use those. So it will become those are ripe mangoes. Okay. Moving to the next type, which is interrogative pronoun. It means to interrogate or to ask questions. Definition: pronouns that are used to ask questions are called interrogative pronoun. They are very simple. Let's read some examples. First example is, what would you like to have, tea or coffee? I am asking you, what would you like to have, tea or coffee? So here what will be the interrogative pronoun. Who is your favorite cricketer? Who is the interrogative pronoun. Which is your bicycle? So which is the interrogative pronoun. I hope these examples are clear to you. We will be moving to the next pronoun, which is reflexive pronoun. Now, what do you mean by reflexive? You must have heard this term in science. That's something which reflects back. Let the definition at first. Reflexive pronouns are used when the action is done by the subject. Reflects on the subject. Myself, herself, himself, themselves, ourself, yourself, etc. There are two more important things. First is, a reflexive pronoun can never be used as the object of a sentence. It is always used as the object of a verb. Now the next topic is relative pronoun. Relative pronoun means we are able to relate something. Who, that, whom, whose, which are called relative pronouns. Read out these examples. The girl who won the music competition is my best friend. Here I am talking about the girl. What I am trying to say is she won the competition and she was my friend. How I am relating it? The girl who won the music competition is my best friend. So here, who will be the relative pronoun? You are relating it and you are not asking the question, get it in your mind. The next example is the boy who you were talking to is the captain of our school cricket team. Again, you see, I am showing the relation here. The boy you are talking is the captain of your school cricket team. Here, who is the relative pronoun? Children get mostly confused between relative pronoun and interrogative pronoun. Relative pronoun is used to connect clause or phrase to a noun or pronoun, whereas in interrogative pronoun it is used in order to ask a question. The example of relative pronoun is a man who lost his wallet could not buy his groceries. So here, who is the relative pronoun? Interrogative pronoun, the example is who is Mohan? Here I am asking about, I am interrogate about Mohan. So who is the interrogative pronoun? Now I am showing you correct use of relative pronouns. Whom and who for person only. Which for animals and inanimate things. Whose for both persons and things. That for both person and objects. After adjectives in the superlative degree, after words like some, all, any, nothing, none. What? That which it has no antecedent. As after words like such and same in the sentences. So these are the correct use of relative pronouns and you can use it in your sentence. Now moving to the next kind of pronoun, which is emphatic pronouns. The words which are used to refer for subject emphasize are called emphatic pronouns. Itself, herself, himself, themselves, ourselves, yourself and myself. Look at these examples. They themselves have done their work themselves. She herself cooked his tasty food. My friend himself has discovered this thing. I opened the jar myself. The teacher will give all answers himself. These words themselves, herself, himself, myself are emphasizing on the sentences here. They are used for emphasizing the nouns. This means that even if they are left out, the sentence will still make sense. The forms of emphatic pronouns are same as that of reflexive pronouns. Now, what is the difference between reflexive pronoun and emphatic pronoun? The difference is they are used as the object of the verb when the action of verb returns to the doer. The subject and the object of the sentence are the same person. I hurt myself. Whereas in emphatic pronoun they are used to emphasize noun or pronoun. She herself opened the door. Moving to the next topic, which is distributive pronouns. Distributive pronouns are used to refer persons or things one at a time and always used as a singular noun with a singular verb. Example, each, either, neither. Either of you can take my book. Neither of the girls is tired. Each of them is a good player. They refer to whole amounts or to separate items. Okay, either, neither, every, each, both and all are distributive pronouns. The next kind is reciprocal pronouns. Reciprocal pronouns are words which are used to refer the same thing which is done by two or more than two people. Example, one another, each other. So they are used where a subject constituting two or more people, beings, or things has been mentioned in the main clause. Each other and one another are reciprocal pronouns. Each other is used when two people are involved. One another is used when more than two people are involved. Okay? Let's take an example. Mary and John like each other. So they are reciprocal pronouns. Two boys fought with each other in the class. So each other used when two people are involved. Students helps one another in their project. So one another is used when more than two people are involved. I hope all of you can understand it very well. Next type is indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns are words which are used to show unspecified objects or people, whether in plural or singular form. Example, somebody, anybody, nothing, few, no one, everything, many, etc. Example here, nobody came to the auditorium. All were waiting for the announcement. Everybody should be made aware of disaster management. Many people feel that law should be changed. So these are the examples of indefinite pronouns. So indefinite pronouns are the pronouns that refer to one or more unspecified being, objects, or places. Here people means noun and objects or places are not specified. Okay, I hope these are clear to you. Some of the indefinite pronouns are as follows: all, any, another, anybody, anyone, anything, each, many, no one, none, few, little, one, other, several, some, more, somebody, someone, something, everybody, everyone, everything, nothing. That's all for you, students. I hope all these are clear to you. Thank you very much for watching this.